I don't like wind. I like everything to just stay as it is unless there's some physical activity going on. I don't like sweating. I don't like my hair moving or anything unless there's something worth it moving. Yes, so been very happy recently. Going to do some wee updates for you. I told you we were going to do the walk for Great Ormond Street thing. My friend Elaine is organising it and stuff, so I'm going, Erin's going, my daughter, and a couple of my friends are going, Kitty's going. Back on World of Warcraft, joined the guild, have a headset. I'm like uber geek with the headset on and like talking to the guild on World of Warcraft. I have met a gentleman, well I've kind of met him. We met on a dating site, yeah I know. And he's really nice and he's really cute. And we just text each other and talk on Facebook and stuff. Nothing other than that. It's not like my cyber boyfriend or anything. But I'm kind of getting to know him and I really like him. Although he is in England, down the bottom end. But hey, it's a bus journey away, it's not Australia. I don't have intentions of like, oh I need to go meet him and we'll have to go date and stuff. I don't have any intentions like that. I mean, if it happened, it happened. But right now I'm just kind of talking to him and I like talking to him. I decided maybe a week, 2 weeks ago, something like that, to just let things go because I'm getting old now. I'm not really old. I mean, 30's not old, but what's the point in me sitting here thinking about things that have been, things that could have been, when I could be getting on with my life? Sad things happen, yada yada, it's done, let's go. Okay? That's my attitude towards things just now, and I'm just feeling so happy and so loved and so busy because all my friends are just keeping me so happy just now, and I absolutely adore them, and they're just so motivational and loving and helpful, and there's just lots of stuff going on right now, and I have lots of good company and I'm really enjoying being in people's company. We were at the German Beer Fest a few days ago. Bought this at the Continental Market, this one here, there you go, purple one, and had some German beer like we always do when we go to the German Beer Fest, because the place where I hang out, Kirkcaldy, is twinned with Bavarian town, yeah. So that was really good and it was fun, and we hung out with John and saw Alice, and Dean, my daughter's dad, was with us, and my daughter was there, and my daughter was on like blow up slides and stuff, and she had a great time. Where else have I been? I had a party at Julie's house and we had a really good time over at Julie's, got really drunk, and I had to be pretty much carried home. Julie lives across the street from me, but I pretty much just had to be escorted at home, and had to hand my key to Katerina because I couldn't open the door. I was so drunk, but I had a great time. And what else? Where else was I? Yeah, I had girly night with Kat and Kitty and Reish, and I have footage from that as well, which you'll either see before this or after this, depending on what gets edited first. We're all kind of teaching each other things and swapping things. We clean out our clothes and we swap stuff, although we're all different sizes. I don't know how this works, but we do it anyway. And Kitty's going to teach us how to cook, Kat's going to teach us how to bake, I'm going to teach people how to make patterns and do clothes and things, because I'm a designer. I actually am, I'm not just saying that I am. I'm not one of these people who's like unemployed and I've decided because I wear a lot of eyeliner I'm an alternative model, you know those kind. Yeah, well no, I'm not like that. I actually have a job title which is on all my official forms that the government has, it says alternative fashion retailer and designer. That is me. I have qualifications as well. So I'm going to impart my wisdom about that. And Reese hasn't decided what she's going to teach us yet. She says that she doesn't have any girly talents, but she does. She's probably going to kill me for sharing this with you as well, but the last time we were there we had a fashion show at girly night at Kitty and Grim's house. We had a fashion show, we all swapped makeup and stuff because we all wear very different styles, and people had browns and stuff and I was like, I don't wear brown, and people had like greens and stuff, and some people don't wear green, so we all just kind of swap things and we just share stuff. And we watched some meme stuff and listened to some music. I introduced them to the wonderful world of the Birthday Massacre and Chibi, who is my huge girl crush. Kitty decided that Reese was wearing the wrong bra size, so then we had a bra fit in as well. It was quite funny. I had a few drinks, not lots though. I kept sticking my head through the kitchen because I had a new headset that Kat and Fraser had bought for me. My headset, I'll show you my headset, it's awesome, because they were so fed up with being on World of Warcraft, everybody's talking in Skype and I'm not, and I couldn't get my, I don't know where it's went now, my PS3 Bluetooth to hook up through my laptop for some reason. It's easy but it wouldn't do it. This is my new headset. This is where I geek out and spend most of my nights like this. I'm such a weirdo. Uber geek. Do I like it? I don't care because I like it. But yeah, that's my headset. I love my headset. Thank you. But yeah, I had this new headset and I was just like dying. I'm like a child when I get something new. I was like, I want to play with it, I want to play with it. So I kept sticking my head through the kitchen door because Fraser and Grim were like hauled up in the kitchen on the computer and laptop and stuff, and I was like, hiya, hiya, totally choking for to be on World of Warcraft and level up. I had a fantastic time with my girly friends though. It was great. Did I tell you that I'm now level 20? I'm level 20 paladin just now, and this is like my 4th character, and I had one that was at level 17 and then I had to give it up because I got the expansion packs and went on to like a main game rather than like a trial thing that I had. I was on World of Warcraft in 2008 and was going to retrieve my character from then, but I have a new character now. If anybody's on World of Warcraft, I'm on the Vecnalash server, so if you're on Vecnalash, just give me a shout and I'll give you my name for it, okay? I'm in the Hounds of Hell guild. What else to tell you? It's just been busy. We were at Glasgow with my cousin to see about his passport, and I have some footage from when we were in Glasgow as well. Sorry, I'm just like pulling all these stray bits of hair out. I'm gonna vacuum anyway, so it's like stick it on the floor. Working away. I have been given a couple of business propositions. Still got a couple of modelling shoots for to do. My Model Mayhem account, I updated it and it was just like kinda within minutes had a lot of positive feedback, so I was quite proud of that. What else for to tell you? It's just been so many lovely things happening, and my ego has went through the roof as well. I was out the other day there in Dunfermline at the Glen. I think the proper name for it, other than Dunfermline Glen, which is what everybody calls it, Pittencrieff Park. It's the one that Andrew Carnegie gave to the people, because that's where he's from. And my daughter and I went into like one of those portaloo things, but it's not a portaloo, it doesn't move, it looks like a portaloo but it's like stationary and it's like stuck on the ground. You go in it and then when you come out it like disinfects itself. One of those things. Oh, I was sniffing, you would think I had a coke problem or something, like all the time. I don't know, there's something wrong with me. Yeah, we went into the portaloo and then we came out and my daughter's dad wanted to go in, so he went in and I was standing outside and I was sorting all their bags and stuff, and my daughter had a nursery backpack and we had taken bags of stuff and bought things, and so I was like arranging the bags and standing with my daughter, and this car was coming out the car park and they slowed down, and I thought it was because maybe my daughter was just a little bit too close, because there wasn't like a pavement and then a road, it was just like all the one thing. My daughter was standing next to like a ballard thingy. Anyway, she was standing next to that and I was like, right, I'm just going to move you over a little bit, and I reached over and I pulled her in towards me a bit, and the people in the car rolled down their window, wolf whistled at me and shouted "yummy mummy" out the window. I was like, thank you. I got a lot of compliments recently as well, and yeah, when people talk, I hear about it. Yeah, I hear about it. But thank you anyway. What else? God, just so busy. One of my friends wants me to go work at this like bank call centre thing with her as well, but I'm like, I'm dyscalculate. It's like dyslexia with numbers. She's like, well, just use a calculator, and it's like $1,000 a month or something that you get paid. But I have my own business to run and a daughter to look after, and I need to go back and forward to nursery nowadays as well, and I have my modelling stuff, and one of my friends wanted me to do like kind of researching different things for him for his band stuff. Oh, I got like so much to do, it's like unbelievable. And I'm really hyper to go to London because I want to go and visit some people in London, because I know some people in London, and I'm gonna go look up Kitty, the alternative drug. I'll come and see you soon. I'm just choking to get to London, and oh, I'll show you what I got if I can find it. No, that's the wrong one. Why is nothing here when I'm looking for it? There's my Eastern European person who I seem to channel sometimes. I got called hot quite a lot recently as well, so I got quite embarrassed. I was on a dating website and I got this email saying that they had updated me like 6 times by email, that people had like liked my profile, and then they sent me an email saying, "You're very popular today, we won't bombard your inbox with any more updates, you have over 10 likes just today." And I'm like, yeah, I must take good photos. I have this, haha, because I need to go to London for London Edge and for other fashion shows and stuff and trade events. I get like trade entry to them, and I want to go see some people. And there's Camden Market, and if I'm in Camden Market, there's going to be some serious money spending going on. You know that's going to happen. I also want to go to Slimes, but I'm told that I'm going somewhere else instead of Slimes. Many moons ago, well, not that many moons ago, I went to the Hammersmith Apollo to see Nightwish. I think it was the last tour that Tara did with them, and when I came outside there was a gentleman who had the coolest t-shirt on that I have ever seen. I saw them online before, but I'd never seen somebody actually wearing one, and he had on it had like the Whiskas, you know, the cat meat sign, and it said Whitby, 9 out of 10 goths agree it's good for you, which is just like a kind of parody take on the Whiskas cat meat thing, because it used to be Whiskas 9 out of 10 cats agree it's good for you. Well, anyway, he had that t-shirt on, and I love that t-shirt. I would just die for one. And he had on this leather kilt as well, and I couldn't help myself. I was like, I need to go and speak to this man. And I went over to him and I was like, I love your t-shirt. And he just started talking to me, and he was standing with all these kind of other really cool looking people, and he said, he put his hand on my arm, and he says to me in this kind of broad London accent, which I cannot do, he said to me, are you coming to Slimes tonight? And I was like, oh, Slimes, because I've never been to Slime Night, and I really want to go. And I was invited by like the coolest people ever, and I couldn't go because I had to get back in the car for the drive back to Scotland. But I want to go. I don't care how shitty it is nowadays or whatever. I want to go to Slimes. I was born the same year that the Batcave was opened, so I kind of missed out on that. I grew up in the era listening to the music, but I didn't get to go to the Batcave. So let me go to Slimes. Somebody take me to Slimes, please. Anyway, what else have I been doing? Like so much. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you about Asda's. I hate Asda's. I hate going into Asda's. I'm a Tesco girl. This is a supermarket for people who don't have Asda's and Tesco's. Asda's is Walmart. Right, it's owned by Walmart. Asda's is Associated Dairies. Okay, but it's just Asda. It's a supermarket owned by Walmart. So if you go to Walmart, it's pretty much the same thing. We actually have like things in Asda's that has Walmart written on it, and it sells like the NYC makeup and stuff. It's Walmart. But I don't like Asda's. I like going to Tesco's, or I like going to Sainsbury's. I don't know why. I just like Tesco's. I love Tesco's. If I have to go food shopping, I like to go to Tesco's. But I went to Asda's with my mum and my granddad, and food shopping just kills me, especially when I'm with my mum and my granddad, because they're just all doing different things, and I'm like, I'm going to kill you. I understand why mass murder can be committed when I'm in Asda's. But we went there with my usual, I don't want to be here. I get this teenage attitude when I'm in Asda's. I'm like, don't want to be here, I hate you, don't speak to me. So we went to Asda's. Did you get that we went to Asda's? Have I said that enough? Anyway, we were in there, and I was dressed in, I had like ripped fishnets on and my knee-high New Rock 161s with all the spikes and stuff, and my little mini skirt, the one that I've showed you many times before, with all the lace and the rivets and stuff, and like layers and layers of lace and things. You know, I've showed you, I've worn the outfit several times. And then my jacket, my Hell Bunny limited edition velvet frock coat with the embroidery on it, and I had that on, and like this here, more makeup, because this is basic mummy makeup today. And this couple stopped me and started talking to me, and they were like the coolest people ever. It turns out that they were, I'm sure they sounded like they were from England, I'm sure they did, but the lady was a rock chick and the guy was a 70-year-old goth. How cool is that? The lady was a 65-year-old rock chick and he was a 70-year-old goth. And they stopped me to talk to me about me and my appearance, and they told me that they had owned several rock, alternative and goth nightclubs and bars around the country, and talked to me about music and things, and they were telling me that they've met like everybody, seriously everybody. They've met like the members of The Cure, they've met like the Smiths, they've met everybody, right? And the guy was talking to me about like style and things like this, and like the people that they'd met and all these bars and things, and it was just so cool. And he said to me, didn't even tell me, he says, you like Susie and the Banshees? And I was like, yeah. He's like, Joy Division? I was like, uh-huh. He goes, old school goth, ain't ya? And I was like, yeah. He's like, how about Bauhaus? And I was like duh. And he said, you know, my son was talking to somebody who like proclaimed that he was goth, and he said to him, do you like Bauhaus? And he was like, who? He was like, you're not goth. I was like, exactly. If you're going to profess to be something, know your fucking history, know your culture, know your history, know where you came from. But yeah, it was just so uber cool. And talk about elder goth approval. 70-year-old goth told me that I was doing it well. He looked me up and down and he was like, the look, darling, you're doing it well. I was like, that is like ultimate elder goth approval. I can't even speak. Ultimate elder goth approval. How cool is that? Anyway, did you like my Mongol face there? That's not meant as a nasty term or anything. I don't call anybody Mongol, right? But look. Yeah, I have this. We're going to London. I kind of freaked my friend out that I'm talking to, because he comes from like down by London way, and I said to him, yeah, I'll get a bus to come and see you, and I kind of told him which bus goes to London when, which bus comes back from London to Glasgow.